Okay, I'm going to try this video again. I had videoed this entire thing, and the iPad had filmed it upside down. So, and there was no way for me to flip it back, so I have to start over. So here we go. Are we ready? I think it's just because it knows there's only 2 weeks of school left. Anyways, okay, so let's write the number 59. We're going to build it with blocks, and I'm just going to use my blocks, and you can watch. But we're going to build the number 59. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. There's the 50 part of 59. We have 50, now we need 9. Do I pull out 9 of these? Nope, I need 9 ones. So we're going to pull out 9 ones. They kind of get buried. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more, 9. Okay, so now we have 59. So let's put that in a place value chart. We have tens and we have ones, and we split it just like that. Now we're going to count how many are here. There are 5 tens. That equals 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's the 50 part. Okay. Then over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 ones, and that's just worth 9 because we count them by ones. So the number we're writing down is 59. So right here, you're going to write the number 59. Then down here, write the number in expanded form. So you're going to write 50 plus 9. That goes right here. Equals 59. Okay? All right. Let's move on to the next one. You can use your counters that you've got at home, like beans or macaroni, something like that for the next problem. The picture shows 2 in the first box, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the middle box, and then 1, 2, 3 in the last box. Okay? And we need to fill in these blanks down here. So that means we have 2 in the first box, 5 right here, 3 right there, and they want us to add them together. So that means we take all of the blocks and we put them together, and we're going to write down what it equals right here. Okay? All right. Next problem. We're going to draw these numbers in place value form. So we're going to put our tens on this side and our ones on this side. Okay? The first number has 29. So that's 2 tens and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones. Then we need to build this number. It's 1 10 and 9 ones. Then we need to build 2 tens and 3 ones. Okay? All right. We're supposed to put these numbers in order from least to greatest, which means the smallest number goes down here and the biggest number goes over here. Okay, so let's look at these numbers that you've drawn. You should have drawn these on paper. Okay. We're going to look at these numbers to see which one is the least. That means the smallest. You need to put your pencil down between your tens and your ones, and you cannot look over here on this side of your pencil. So we're going to cover up all of the ones, and we're just going to look at the tens and choose which one is the least. Which one looks like the least? It's the one with only 1 10. Which number on your paper had only 1 10? this number. So this number is the least, and it has to go down first. Then you cross it out, okay? On your paper where you've drawn your blocks, you're going to cross out this number all the way across. We are finished with that number. It was the least. We've already written it down on our paper. That was the number 19. Okay, so we've got it down. Now we look at the other two numbers to see which one is the least. Put your pencil back down between your 10s and your 1s. We look only on this side of our pencil. We have 2 up here and we have 2 down there. We've already used that one. So looking up these 2 and these 2. When they're the same, we can't tell which one is the least. So that is when we go next door. And so now we're going to come over here and look at our 1s. Which one is the least? Remember, this row we've already used, so it's gone. Okay, we've already used that number. What we are looking at now is just these 2 numbers to see which one is the least. This one is the least. So the one with 2 10s and 3 1s is our least. That means 2 10s and 3 1s. This number right here is going to come next. It is the next smallest, which means that this number has to be the greatest. Okay? All right. Looking at your next problem, you know, I forgot to copy down the IXL skill codes on this new sheet. So let me do that for you really fast. These are F5CG if you need to practice expanded form. Okay. This one was H6S. And this one was PB7. Okay. All right. This one has IXL skill code YE6. If you need to practice your coins some more, you really need to know your coins before you go to 2nd grade. So spend some time this summer working on your coins and making sure that you know your coins before we start school again in the fall. Okay? Okay, so we've got these 2 coins. I'm going to show them to you together because they're the only 2 coins that have a building on them. See the building on that one? Well, we've got 2 coins that have buildings, and I'm going to try to show you the difference between the 2 so that you don't get them confused, okay? The one that has the dome, okay, that's that curved roof on the top. Do you see how it's kind of curved right there? Okay, the one that has the dome is the nickel. It's worth 5 cents. It even says it right there on the coin. It says 5 cents. Okay, those are those words, 5 cents. The one that's a nickel is worth 5 cents. This one also has a building, but you'll notice it does not have the dome on the top. Okay, there's no dome. And it says it is worth 1 cent. Okay, a penny is only worth 1 cent. This is a penny building. On the front, you'll notice, first of all, there are 2 different colored coins, and the men are facing different directions, okay? They're facing away from each other. This is the only coin, the penny is the only coin where he faces this way. All the other coins face that way, okay? Now, this is the back, or what we call, this is the back of the coin, and this is the front of the coin. The face is always the front of the coin. I teach the kids that this fancy collar shirt that he's got on, see that big fancy collar on his shirt? He's got a big fancy collar on his shirt, which is why he is the nickel. This guy looks very similar to him. They both have long hair tied in a ponytail at the back. But notice this guy doesn't have the fancy shirt. Okay? This guy doesn't have a fancy shirt. So the way I teach this in my class is the one that has the fancy shirt has less money because he spent all of his money on that fancy shirt. So this guy is only worth 5 cents. This guy saved all of his money up. He did not spend his money on a fancy shirt, so he has more money. This guy is worth 25 cents, so he's worth a lot more. Why is this coin worth a lot more? He didn't spend money on a shirt. This guy spent all of his money on that fancy collar shirt, which is why he's only got 5 cents to his name, okay? So whenever you see the coin that has the building on the back, turn it over and see if it's got the guy with the fancy collar on his shirt. See this one? He doesn't have the fancy collar on his shirt either, okay? All right, so this one, fancy collar, nickel, 5 cents. So nickel and 5, and here's the cent sign. We draw a C for cents and put a line through it. Okay, there's your little mini lesson in coins. Let's go ahead and look at this next one. We need to draw a picture graph. Okay, sometimes they're called pictographs. For each student, one student, we need to draw one smiley face. So the walkers are going to go here, and we need to draw 3 students. And our key down here says we need to draw a smiley face for each one student. So here's 1 student. Here's 2 students. There's 3 students because it says there are 3 walkers. That's how we go home from school. Now, the car riders go here and the bus riders go there. And you need to draw smiley faces for each of the students, okay? Then, don't forget to answer this question. How many more students ride in a car than in a bus? So once you get your smiley faces drawn on here, you'll be able to tell how many more drive the car than the bus. Another thing that I teach them is I teach them that we always line up our smiley faces. Okay, we line them up. We want to line them up just like this. So the car rider needs 7 smiley faces. You're going to start off with the first 3 to line up with the walkers. Then you're going to keep going and draw the rest of the 7 smiley faces, okay? Then this one needs 5, so you want to line them up, okay? We try to line them up. Then we're comparing car riders to bus riders, so we draw a line where they stop being in common, match, 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 match. And now you can clearly see how many more car riders are than bus riders. And that answer goes right there. Okay, don't forget to put your title, How We Go Home from School, right there. All right, now after filming this video twice, you should be good to go. Okay, we'll see you in the next video.